Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to Baxter's Blades. You are entering the Buck Pit. Buck, 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 buck. Meow. Well, we have a video for you today about the Buck 120 General. It's a large fixed blade knife. But before I start it, I'd like to give a shout out to a couple of channels. First, we have Mountain Man Knives. Mike is an awesome member of the community. He used to go by One Who Waits. He does not have a YouTube channel, but he is on Instagram, and he has some really cool knives. Very classy gentleman. Nice stickers. Thank you very much, Mike. Also, shout out to JC, Mountain Ajar. We did a sticker swap recently. His daughter designed these, and it's very nice. Thank you very much, JC, for doing a sticker swap with me. Great channel. Go check him out. Give him a subscription. Really cool guy. Thank you guys for the stickers. Much appreciated. Well, let's get into this. It's Edge of a Legend. I didn't think I would get a buck knife this big. It is the General. Made in USA, imported sheath. It is called the 120. This was manufactured 7/10/2024. Usual big box. A lot of fire starting here. We have the famous Forever warranty and a message from the Buck family. Recently did a short the other day. Feeling inspired by a really cool band that I've always liked, Air. And I think I have over 3,000 views of it already. It's almost turning out to be one of my most popular videos in that amount of time. Look at this big boy. Here's the imported, made in Mexico, black leather sheath. You see 120 on the back there. This one, I opted for the Cocobolo and the D2 Boss Heat Treated Steel. Why? Well, that's a fantastic combination. It's called the Heritage Series. This is exclusive to the Buck website. You really can't find this anywhere else. Maybe secondhand somewhere. Let's check out that blade grind. Really big blood groove, or fuller, whichever you like to call it. Nice blade grind. I actually used this in the kitchen the other day. Worked fantastic. Aluminum guard and pommel. Really nice Cocobolo here on the handle. I do like this series. I have the 117 in it, which I will compare in a second. Now, the standard one comes in the phenolic black handles and 420 high carbon steel. I could have opted for a Pro, which is S35VN steel and green micarta handles. I do like that. It is substantially more. I can't remember how much these go for. 120. No pun intended. But because I'm a Pro affiliate with Buck, I was able to pick this up for $65. And so I opted for this option. I do like the Heritage Series. I do like the D2, maybe a little bit more than the 420. I like the Cocobolo handles. Fantastic knife. It is giant. Let's do like a measurement here for you with my really crappy Ozark Trails measuring tape. It's starting to fall apart. It is 12 inches overall. We got a blade length of about 7 1/4, maybe a hair longer. Cutting length of, I'd say, I don't know, 6 7/8 cutting length. Handle length without the guard is about 4 3/8. With the guard, it'd be 4.5 inches. So, big boy. I almost opted to get the Buck 119. They had them in Cocobolo D2 steel for $60. Why didn't I get one? Well, I have two Buck 119s. I also have this 119 75th anniversary edition in Cocobolo and 420 with the brass. Little size comparison there for you. And I also have the 119 exclusive in green micarta and an oxide black blade. So very close. The handles are almost identical. There is quite the blade length difference. This is about almost a 6-inch blade, just shy. And like I said, this is 7 1/4, so about 1 1/4 inch, maybe a little bit longer. Here's it in comparison to my Buck 117. Absolutely love the 117. This is also the Heritage Series and Cocobolo Indy 2. I spent over $100 for this knife. So to get this General for $65, absolute screaming deal. I'm not even a huge, big, giant fixed blade fan, but with my pro affiliate discount, how could I pass up on a 120 General for $65? Absolutely beautiful. This is about the size of a Buck 110. So what's left, Baxter? What is left? Well, they have the 916 Bowie, I think it is. Only available in the custom shop. I wish they had that available just in general, but I guess it's pretty rare that somebody wants a giant Bowie knife. To me, this is a giant fighting, fend off a bear knife for sure. Quite the blade on it. Like I said, worked great in the kitchen. Slice some tomatoes, some onions, slice up my Italian or Louisiana sausages, and I made some Spanish rice. Worked fantastic. D2 is a great steel. This is Boss heat treated, so it's probably better than your average D2. Screaming sharp. Cut paper like nobody's business. That's why I took it in the kitchen. Closer look at the Cocobolo here. Very nice. Well, what's next? A Buck 124? Well, I'm thinking about it. And I'll have a video of the Buck 124 Frontiersman coming up very soon. My friend recently picked one up, and I asked him if I could borrow it to do a review. And I will be comparing it with this 120 General. Absolutely a massive blade. I thought the 119 was big. And it is. I thought this was like a Rambo knife, but I'd say this is even more of a Rambo knife. You can see the blade stocks are the same thickness. And the blood groove is obviously longer on the 120. The horror movie Scream made this 120 a little bit more famous than it already was. I thought it was a 119 in that movie, but no, it is the 120 General. Well, thank you for joining me in this video of massive fixed blades. I had a request if I had any videos of my full fixed blade collection, and or buck fixed blade collection. And no, I do not. I've just been doing them individually. So I think eventually, after these videos come out, eventually I'll do a full buck fixed blade collection. Good knives for camping, exquisite knives for hunting. This in the sheath on my side, that 120, it feels like you have a small sword on your hip. And, you know, with no disrespect, it actually is a small sword. I would call it a short sword. Absolutely love this 117. To me, it is just a perfect size, not too big, not too small. Get a lot of work done with that. I already posted a video of my Alpha Pro Hunter, and that's an exceptional hunting game knife in its own right. Good quality sheath. You can see the thickness here. It's their usual one that comes with the 117 and 119. Snaps and locks in really nice. Thank you for joining me in the buck pit. Stay tuned for more buck knives. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care.